be pure. Shit.
It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that pop culture has done lost its motherfucking goddamn gay mind. I don't even know where to begin to discuss everything that I have bear witness to here recently with pop culture, but I will go ahead and start with Bella Hadid. Bella Hadid decided that she wanted to walk in a fashion show. I don't know the designer, and forgive me for not knowing. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section. What a completely fabulous way to display art and fashion. The only problem is them shoes look like grandma church shoes, baby, from the Southern Baptist Church, from the Pentecostal Matrimonial Revenue Baptist Church that reads from first and second licorice and fourth and third lesbians. Them shoes was awful, baby. I don't know where you got those shoes from, but it's not your fault, Bella. It's whoever the designer was. You're just a model. You know, you go up there, you're famous, you model, and you do all the things. But they spray painted the dress on her and styled it while she was standing there. I thought it was fucking phenomenal. I think it was fucking fabulous. Changed the shoe game. And Kylie Jenner, you are just your attitude during that fashion show bothered me. I don't know what you were saying on the front row of that fashion show, but you were talking while she's standing there in all of this beautifully nude painted gorgeousness. It goes to show you that, I mean, you know, there might not be no industry respect in the game as of right now. But I absolutely loved what you did. Speaking of fashion, Kanye West decides that he wanted to walk in his first fashion show. And after the show, I think he was spotted wearing a White Lives Matters t-shirt. Yes, he did. Well, how you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, so look, this is my opinion on this. These motherfuckers are billionaires. They're genius marketers. People love controversy, okay? Controversy sells more than pleasantries sell, which is why the news consistently broadcast drama or things that are not as positive as you would like them to be in your local communities. Kanye West is a master marketer. He's also a very genius type of individual, and I saw a lot of commentary that was ignorant. He's doing this on purpose, okay? If you can't see that, then you're willingly blind. White Lives Matter. He already got a bad rep for supporting Donald Trump and things of this nature, which is also for clout chase, political gain, controversial attention seeking. It's the same thing that you see the baby doing right now. It's the same thing you see Blueface doing right now. We're going to talk about both of those things momentarily. But Kanye West also is not dumb either, okay? I riddle the fact that I feel like this man is I feel like he's autistic, but I also feel like autistic people are geniuses, okay? They process information of the world differently and deliver their points in different ways, which makes him a master fashion designer, which makes his album, especially Dark Twisted Fantasy, one of my favorite albums of all time, and The Life of Pablo, one of my favorite albums of all time. It makes them process information differently and display it differently. And the fact that he has that many people paying attention to him, I mean, fame in itself will drive you crazy. If you are already crazy and then you lose your mother, I mean, yeah, you're going to do things that are a bit outlandish. I don't believe he's standing behind this White Lives Matter movement at all. The entire entourage was dressed in all black. He did that to juxtapose what Caucasian people were saying with the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement. He displays it as fashion. The world goes fucking crazy. But people who don't know how to process Kanye just think he's dumb as fuck. He's not dumb. He's not unhinged. He's processing information differently and displaying it in a way that is controversial. But controversy sells. So not only are you making money with this genius plot and all of these plot twists that you have elicited in terms of the general public, but you have a statement. And with anything controversial that is a statement like that, it's going to spark uproar. It's going to spark riots. It's going to spark people going against you. So honestly, Kanye, you ain't got to worry about them.
Woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
Okay, not everybody's dumb, okay? And some people get it, okay? And somebody in the comment section right now, Jasmine K of Atlanta, she says, excuse me, it's dangerous without context. What's dangerous is the lack of empathy and the lack of understanding people have. And I do feel like he's a pioneer in getting the conversation going. You don't need context. Fashion don't have no context. I mean, it's been so much bizarre fashion shit going on out here. I mean, I don't know what the hell they mean. And then it provokes the intellectual to ask, what are you trying to portray with this balloon dress that you are wearing? You know what I'm saying? And so I get it. As an artist, you express yourself differently. And art don't need context, does it? I mean, you go to a museum to interpret it for you and your personal reality. You don't go to get a universal understanding of why he's doing what he's doing. And I don't think he's going to talk about it. And if he does talk about it, again, that autism going to kick in and he ain't going to be able to understand what the hell he's saying. So just take it for what it is. No shade. Now, I say that to say this. Everybody knows I delivered a great Black Lives Matter speech in my city of Charlotte. I got up. I went to the protest. I did what I had to do. Yeah. But I also will say this. Black people needed empowerment at that time, but I do believe that all lives matter. I do. My life is no more important than the Hispanics next door neighbor, or the Indian next door neighbor, or the Caucasian next door neighbor that I have that just gave me a beautiful shot glass. But at the time, you can't say all lives matter because black people's lives were being exploited as being in jeopardy. Ironically, it was around the same time when I guess you could say the demographic of the world is tilting in the Hispanics' favor for being the dominant race on the planet. And the most persecuted race is the African American race. So, you know, if you zoom out and have a macro perspective on what the hell is going on, then you can kind of see how mass media has, you know, done certain things. I want to say this too really quickly because this thought has been on my mind all weekend. Most people who are famous are puppets. I want you guys to understand that, okay? If you don't own your own business and that business is making those billions of dollars like Jay-Z is doing right now, then you are basically controlled. You are elicited to put out certain propaganda, and if you don't do it, you get guns planted in your car. T.I. Okay? Or you get false accusations of rape and things that go on. It's a game they play right in front of our faces, and we accept it because we love drama. We get so wrapped up in, oh my God, I can't believe this, that you're not even vetting the source in which it comes from. I'm so grateful for my college degree because I definitely dig off, and you can't tell me nothing from that box that I'm not going to dig and scrape the facts for. And also, you can't even trust the Google, right, for real, because it's run by the same companies. Notice how toilet paper went off the shelves around the same time as the pandemic. You know, most news outlets are sponsored by household products. So, who's winning here? The advertisers, people putting it in your face. So, that's what I'll say. So, when I do read these celebrities, because a number of them done came from me behind the scenes, I don't know what I'm talking about. But Keisha's so good at PR. Anyway, I said that to say this. When I read them, when we talk about them, we do not know them outside of what they're displaying to us or what is being coming up about them or what's being uncovered by the paparazzi and stuff like that. And even then, paparazzi will spin some shit just so that they can get more people looking at their publications. Fame is a disastrous poison that is blissful and addicting. It is the flaunting of insecurity of an individual who wants to be recognized and finds validation with how much attention they get. And in doing that, you become a puppet to people who will pay you to do or sell anything based upon your talent, your influence, or you being a dumbass now that we're in the TikTok era. I say that because I want you to be educated and I want you to properly vet the information that comes through to you. Okay, so Kanye West, I get it. Not everybody is going to, not everybody has, but that ain't stopping you from making $1 billion now, has it? Okay, so.
Because I don't want to be black, I want to be white.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of my house, bro.